shit, I don't remember what I was doing last. It's been like, I think like a week since I've been here. Okay, okay, we gotta explore the gauntlet runner.
Ooh.
I guess best place to start would be through here. Check the toilets. Not now, there are more pressing matters at hand. Got the pantry. There are some rock beans and gauntlet shrooms. Did they grow here? I could use these for cooking. Okay, just pick up some stuff out of the pantry. Got the washroom. Wow, so this room is made for bathing. Can we really just hop in mid-ride and take a real bath? Now that I could get used to. I call first dip. Can't really hear myself. There we go. Were you just going to stride up and strip nude? Where do you think you are? Unacceptable.
Really?
It's a bathing room. Oop, ought to mention, no running water yet. Working on it. Wow, unacceptable. Okay. Ooh, this must be the kitchen. What do we got? A food shelf. Stocked with food suitable for a long journey. I would prefer to cook it first before eating it. Of course, you can't eat raw food.
So,
You have to wash your dishes properly. But being that water is a precious resource, that actually goes double. Falkenberg said that most things are edible if you put them over a fire. But is that really true? Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Got it.
It's a kitchen. I can prepare meals here. Got a, what was that, a cask? It's a cask of Nura's secret stash. Its mellow aroma wafts into the air. There are a lot of books lined up. There's some sort of device wrapped in cloth. Looks like one of Nura's inventions in the making. Alright, so is this the sleeping area? We can actually see things. Are there like monsters and stuff out there?
What's this?
I wonder.
That's pretty cool. So obviously, when we go to new areas, we'll be able to see the location. Like, wait, can I see the map? Forgot. What button's the map again? I forgot. Is it this one?
Alright.
There we go. World map.
Where to?
And we should be. Wait, where's that? Are we on our way down there? So yeah, we gotta go through all that desert. Ooh, the engine room. Washing machine. A machine that does laundry, handmade by Nuris. Seems there's nothing in it at the moment. I was like, are we gonna be washing clothes like in Persona 5? Where you can like get the
This?
stuff from dungeons and wash it to get like armor and stuff. Wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
First time on a gauntlet runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me. It looks like that pipe's in here too. Called a runner phone. There's one in every room. Now I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magma crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you take your life in your hands when you travel the wilds. Then thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Continue toward your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items or its abilities to do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Kitchen, reading a book, bookshelf, washing machines. Alright. Then we got more right here. Cleaning. Upright cleaning tool. This weird tool is actually a cleaning igniter that Neurus modified to create wind that collects dust. Pretty nifty. I know it's hard, but all the lifting and bending over is sure to strengthen your legs, yeah? Not right now. It's like the training you could do. Neurus's research desk. This must be where new inventions are born. Some unique items are lined up here. Neurus's personal belongings, I think. Alright, so I don't really need to talk to him right now. Let's just get back up here. Wait, how did we get down here again? Okay. Alright, how do we get back up? Ladder.
Speaking of,
Neurus said he got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hushed Honeybee. Did we? Is there anywhere back here to? Hold on, there's a ladder here. The deck. We've been there. No, we were at. What's this one? What's this way? That's the back deck. Okay. Wait, what's that? Oh. Seems like a book that'll really expand the mind. Want to read it together over by the window? And it'll get you imagination. Not now. And then what does the other book do? Outlines useful conversational techniques for convincing others. Haven't started it yet. Okay. And that'll do eloquence. Alright, so I don't know, there's so many things to do. I always get overwhelmed because I never know. Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you going overboard. Perhaps I should stay away for now. What about going up to the watchtower? I never know what to choose when it comes to like all the choices. What do they call that? Like decision paralysis or some crap. Alright, what's he got to say? He's how's he drunk? I don't remember him drinking. Are you okay? I'll survive. I can handle. Oh, of course. Motion sickness. I can handle the swing of a carriage, but it's another beast. Seems I'll need to learn to endure it. I'm like, was he drinking? There's a map showing the surrounding area surrounding our destination, Martira. Oh damn, did I do something wrong?
Let's see here.
Oh, okay, I thought I progressed. I wonder where we're at right now. We're looks like we're right there.
Let's see.
Why is it going
It's
up?
your call. It's your call. Let's see.
Okay, whatever. Use the Gauntlet Runner's cooking table to whip up some food for you and your allies. Eating prepared meals can grant your party various positive effects. Oh. Try to experiment as much as possible. Huh. Potential recipes. Oh wow. Interesting. I mean, yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. Oh, I thought this was like for all allies. That's not bad. One ally. Huh. I thought this was like and like an ongoing like stat boost kind of thing. I didn't know it was like having an extra item to use. Fully restores HP. Like in Final Fantasy 15, when you made meals, it like gave you like stat boosts and whatnot, if I remember correctly. I mean, I think I'm gonna do this one, the Coney roast, the curative Coney roast.
Let's check.
That's the dish Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Now then.
For as often as we simply refer to our meals as meat, something to keep in mind is where it's cut from. The taste and texture can change dramatically, you know. Each type of cut has an ideal preparation, and if you do it well, it turns out tender and delicious. Something to strive for, wouldn't you say?
Speaking of,
So, what kind of cut do we have here? Ah, but never you mind. Just leave this to me. I began preparing the food with Stroll. Watch your meat and adjust the heat so it goes. Although it depends on what your preference is, really. It's nearly time. No, it is time. Strike now.
all right.
Yes, not bad so far. See the juices there? Is it proof this is turning out delicious? We'll add a little something for the aroma and we're done. But just a little or it'll overshadow the flavor. Yeah, I hate when people use too much seasoning on meat. You lose the natural flavor of it. Amazing. Stroll and I made a delicious looking dish cooked to perfection. Yeah, I like seasoning and all, but you can't use too much. You can't over season it. It's curative Coney roast. Smells great, doesn't it? Now imagine how it tastes. Stroll and I cleaned up the kitchen. Time really flew.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While at encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. 3 days until we reach Martira. Our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? And that's back inside. Ho ho, how was the ride, eh? Smooth as butter, luxurious as a palace, awe-inspiring, tear-jerking. Absolutely. Gwahahaha. This runner is such a guilty pleasure. Though, credit where it's due, my tinkering certainly helped make her what she is. Though, full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Wouldn't have to worry about the terrain if she could just fly, but that's a story for another day. Off you go. Better get your 40 wings.
Hey.
Hey, are you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they are going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while? By recalling the past and planning for the future with Stroll, maybe I can hone my imagination. Oh yeah, why not?
Now then.
So next up is Martira. It feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I'd once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of time long past. Speaking of which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then what do you think? Why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? Probably lost to greater power. Or they had no allies. Power isn't everything.
What's that about?
Power isn't everything.
Oh, I see.
I see. As kings, they had to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than, wow, where did I get much? We've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well.
Then,
if we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though, all this does is makes me wonder. Though all this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there. I felt my imagination grow as Stroll and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us. Alright. Come now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Stroll and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through this desert this fast. But just keep an eye on the road, okay, Nereus? We'll arrive in Martira in 2 more days. Alright, so what are we gonna do this time? Let's see what they got going on.
Hey,
Hey Mako, good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. If you've got the time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for battles. Hone my courage. Maybe later. Let's see what she got going on.
Well met.
Mako, you've come at the perfect moment. I was thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round? Playing a game with Hulkenberg will raise my wisdom. Yeah, let's do that. Then let us begin. I should give and expect no quarter. Shall we?
If so,
If that's how you plan to make your advance, then I can't make any more moves. That's the match. My, I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. What if an enemy came at me from such an angle? How would I retaliate? And so on and so forth.
I'd say
I once felt in my duty to protect His Highness the Prince. At that time I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role.
right.
Just for that reason that I now train both my body and mind so thoroughly, as I have vowed to never let such a thing occur once again. That's impressive.
Right.
Your dedication is impressive.
No.
Perhaps, but would it be more accurate to say that I am trying to attain perfection rather than implying I have already achieved it. That said, 'tis quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. If we find success in this endeavor and create a country where all can truly live equally, I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. I will speak not just of tactics, but of all my experiences on this journey, my victories, and of course, my failures too. And in doing so, I would see the Royal Guards elevated to new heights. I hope. It's a great plan. I'm on board.
yes.
Well, should a starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say, you wear the role well. 'Tis hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you've a natural talent for it. Though, to call it talent is a disservice. I can only be as I am now because of you. You honor me. Uh-oh. Such praise from a knight is quite an honor.
True.
'Twas you and Gallica that set the cogs of this journey in motion. I think there's some significance to you being the captain, in my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel I am one step closer to realizing my dream. I felt my wisdom grow after listening to Hulkenberg's advice.
all right.
Alright.
All right.
Now then, shall we continue our discussion on tactics? There were some blunders you can avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should... Oh. Hulkenberg and I dueled on the board for a while.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Oh, wait, break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Oh wow, it's so pretty. It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place cost a mine a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Nuris pulled a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Wow, Nuris, how did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. Tree of Prophecy drawing. I received Nuris' research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there!
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey, and we could tell her a story about this place. Next time we're in Grand Trad, I should give this drawing to Maria. A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me great insight into my own research into flight. Interesting. What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. We took a brief detour, but I feel that seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
Man, I'm about to have the highest wisdom.
The gauntlet runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
We'll be in Martera the day after tomorrow. I wonder what kind of place Martera is. Grand Trad could dazzle even the darkest night. Out here you can barely see the horizon. It's a comforting reminder of home, if I'm honest. I just couldn't appreciate it from a swing gauntlet runner. I hope you get used to it soon. Yes, likewise. We have a long journey ahead, and I would do well to adjust sooner than later. I haven't always been this weak, but the swing takes me back to times I'd sooner forget. After I lost my home, I was tossed between relatives, and each time it began with an agonizing journey in a rocking carriage. I suppose that's why I find my mind drifting to Halia, I often wonder how the people who survived are faring now.
Well met.
Ah, well met. I suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? By recalling the past, I can hone my imagination. This power we've awoken to, I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's cool.
Certainly.
I think it looks cool.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence, why it is so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long? The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. Hulkenberg and I talked about things to come. I feel like my imagination increased.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta start getting my stats up. Man, my eloquence is like still pretty low. My courage is slightly under half. Tolerance is almost there. And imagination is almost there. It's getting quite late, but we've a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Hulkenberg and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, cutscene.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
This poor guy.
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the hell?
What the? Did we just crash?
Something,
course not.
something attacked us.
A cannonade.
Oh shit. We're under fire. What the hell? Yo, why they attacking us, bro?
My star is
Oh, this
rising.
fucking guy.
Sanctism will reign.
Oh, they was it like? Oh, okay. They're fighting each other, and we just kind of just gotta.
Remember, from
Got
the
astray.
opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opponent's opposing side's gauntlet runner.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Will they survive or not? They're dashing well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to hold each other's advantage.
We need to get going.
Damn fools couldn't resist
We don't gotta worry about this.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Glodell if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's
Oh.
our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Man, they make a point. We do gotta.
Let's give Glodell a hand here. Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Glodell's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our
Yeah, he could just blow us to Kingdom Come.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we have the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there. We're here to help. Withdraw, Glodell. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Cortland. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sink for the second time.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Godot and his monks have boarded the deck. Oh, we gotta fight him. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Oh, damn.
You dare interfere
Wait,
in my
so
fight.
we can't
Know your place. Is it fame you
we
seek?
can't fight him though.
You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. We can't fight him.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide. Go, my brethren.
Bro, this gotta be the
Put fear of
craziest, like,
God into these impious commoners.
kind of thing we have to deal with. Like, we can't even fight this dude.
Petrification magic.
That's crazy. Alright, anyway, let's hit this
Hack and
guy.
slash. It's okay. Fight is power.
Wait, what class am I right now? Seeker. So, damn, I didn't notice that sword looked like that. Actually, I'm not gonna do that just yet because I don't even know.
Maybe not.
Yeah, oh, wrong one. He resists
Brute force through this one.
slashing. And obviously, he's a mage. Let's hit him with some wind.
Wind. Expose yourself.
No. Comrades, lend me your strength.
Oh, wrong one.
Take this.
Didn't resist that.
What could you hope to achieve? Take this.
This is nothing.
All right.
I won't lose.
He knows we can't attack him. He's
Yeah.
toying with
I
us.
shall vanquish evil.
Let's try to get this
I'll
guy.
cut you down.
All right, so he can be
Let's go.
hurt. Light magic. Let's try that. 120. That's about the same as the other one. Damn. Oh,
Yourself together.
What could you hope to achieve?
so at least he doesn't attack. So that's good. Maybe he can't fight.
Warrior! Hack and slash!
Cease your resistance.
We can do this! My thanks!
Observe the enemy.
Oh,
I
nice.
shall fight us then. Are you prepared?
Yeah, let's try a crit.
I'll cut you down! This can't be.
Nice one, Stroll.
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I
Oh,
must
he's gonna fight now, huh?
Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother.
Oh yeah, he's about. Oh, are you serious?
Oh, please. This is God. Bloody ridiculous.
All right, we gotta get that mage out of here.
With healing power.
Helpful as ever. Witness me, brethren.
I see you!
Close your eyes. It's no holding back to his side. To him. Behold my power.
He's dealt with. Let's
Scour!
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Comrades, lend me your strength.
There we. Okay.
Take this!
Sanctism will reign.
Honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna take that guy out
Let's get him some healing.
Underestimate me.
Captain's on
fast
the front.
enough because
Someone get him healed up.
he resists all my physical damage. So,
Warrior.
I mean, I guess I could just try to
Slash.
Right on target.
do enough.
Nice one, Stroll.
Seeker!
By the sworn
With blade in hand!
Not now.
Let us fight as one!
Yeah, if I lower his defense,
Counting on you.
Roar with royal might!
Sanctism will reign.
Nothing.
alright, that's not too bad.
Sanctism will reign.
Hurts badly,
Not
wounded.
yet.
Someone heal her.
Ah! I'll cut you down.
Damn, I knew that was gonna miss. I shouldn't have done that.
Hold back! You're not out of this yet!
Plus needed.
Alright.
Sanctism will reign.
Fence foul.
Sanctism will reign.
Man, this is getting a little.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Okay. Do I have anything that heals everyone? 50? No, that's not enough. I thought I had, oh, yeah. 250. Might as well.
Here! I knew you'd help.
Okay.
I owe you. Witness me, brethren. I shall vanquish evil.
Let's go!
Start hitting them with some magic.
Wind! A tough one.
is supreme. Sanctism will reign.
Only a flesh wound.
Sanctism will reign.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
To safer ground. From our provisions.
Warrior. I'll cut you down.
Right on target.
The freedom
Nice
of
one,
fight is
Stroll.
power! Scour!
Alright, so is it over now?
The faithful are broken before you. Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked hearts.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
I think
have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Alright. So he just gets to go on.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here. What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I guess you live to see another day.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of.
Man, we just saved your ass.
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. But consider me chastened and shoed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
But that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Oh my god.
I
Oh.
know the suspensions anywhere.
I thought he was.
Caden West, eh? Yes, those
I
are
thought he was
quality
looking at
parts
that
and no
that girl.
mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! This is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
The hell's going on now?
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Who the hell is this? Uh-oh. And we can't even do anything to him.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the saintest's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
Bro, we saved you.
Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, Who are you?
Are we just the ones after your ass? I'm a candidate.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Oh yeah, let's tell him. Yeah, save the prince. Nah, we ain't. Why would I? Why? That just sounds like we're just trying to kiss ass. Why would we say that? And we can't. Obviously, can't tell him about the prince. So he might see us as an enemy. What? What?
Hey, I know you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
I should rethink my response. Well, why wouldn't we say? I don't see why we would. We clearly can't say that. This is stupid. I don't think.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Nah, man, I wouldn't say that.
Really now? So you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
Alright.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Being a bit of over dramatic, huh?
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry.
Hold on.
It's nothing, really.
Alright, give me 1 second. Hold on. Alright, I'll be right back. knew I had heard something though. That was my kid. Alright.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see. She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a ballet apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort. But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Who'd you hear this from?
Heard it, lad. I've seen it with my own eyes. You see, there was this old inventor in the neighborhood where I grew up, quite sharp, but a bit balmy. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could.
Guessing he ain't around anymore.
That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira.
Also, basically where we're
Village
going.
by the name of Camiro or some such.
Looks like we gotta... Maybe I should look into Camaro when we get to Martira.
This one's important.
Yeah, might as well. We left Neuris, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed toward our narrow sleeping quarter in the Gauntlet Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So we'll arrive in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies. I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out.
Yeah, I expected
It's
like a
everyone's afraid of something.
big lively town.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Excuse me.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
Criganti.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
It's not my business. What should I say? I mean,
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These Bernie boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
What the hell is that?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm.
Oh, okay.
It's Martira's culinary speciality.
Eating sandworms now.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval
Nah,
eggs.
dog. I'm sorry. I ain't eating that. Oh.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
She'll just eat anything.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Bro, I'm sorry. I could
Something the
not.
matter?
I could not eat that.
Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Nah, you can have all of it.
I'm not so sure about this.
You mustn't judge by appearances. Besides, 'tis a mark of a good candidate to know all the tastes of the regions you would rule, no?
No choice, I suppose.
I mean, when you put it
Just
that
have to
way.
bite down and pray, my friend.
Oh my god. I think this thing just moved in my mouth post-bite. It tastes fine, but I'm afraid to swallow it.
You're, tearing up.
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Oh, that's just a normal... Yeah, it just happens every time we eat this. That's so disgusting.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
It looks like we should have just hit that on the way, huh? Oh, I guess they got all that stuff in the middle.
Here's where we
Wouldn't
are
have been
now.
able. What is this?
There's a runner.
Huh.
It's a campground.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
We'll get this job done.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope
Oh,
you're
man.
not full yet. We've a
I'm
whole
gonna have to
spread of other dishes
Pick
for you.
this back up tomorrow.
Now this is
Getting
the
really
pride
tired.
of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
What did they just eat? Oh my god.
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those words. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wild, eh?
Yeah, right?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now,
Bro, what's this guy's
let's
deal?
go.
Trust me, we don't want this for free. If I'm getting something, this gonna be like a burger or something, not a damn sandworm.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Oh, we're going to meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Yeah.
Pleasure to see you.
As requested by Barden, the entire tavern has been reserved for your party's private use today. I had to kick out a house full of drunkards for this, so hope you're all worth it. Still, it was nice of you to come all this way, traveler. Please make yourself comfortable. The beds are in the back. Past the door next to the desk. And what's this, the informant, I'm guessing? Yeah. Oh, don't mind me. I only just arrived here just now. So it's not like I overheard that conversation you just had with Barden. And even if I did hear something, it's not like I'd tell anybody. I never would have made it as a professional informant if I didn't know how to handle sensitive information. That's right. If there's anything you want to know about this city, simply ask me. You can always find me here. Alright, let's see. Oh, he don't have anything right now. Okay. All the cuisine here was delicious to the last meal. Martera is a fine city indeed. Which makes this Heismay's offenses all the more damning. If all we've heard is true, haunting him will be a trial indeed. To be expelled from the order is one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood, I would not be surprised if the man's given into despair. What's this back here? The guest room? Can we leave?
Got a moment?
We meet with the lady of the castle tomorrow, and we're not particularly familiar with this area. Why don't we call it a night? Alright, so we can't leave. Finally free of those tiny runner bunks. Nice to sleep in an inn, isn't it? The runner wasn't so bad.
Look at that.
I prefer the runner bunks, actually.
Right?
I can see the monsters out there when we camp on the runner, so I rest a little easier in an inn. I wish Norris would come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner is a castle, then he is its king. So I guess we're going to sleep. Alright.
Good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's gorgeous out.
Wow, what beautiful weather. I think I might have overslept though.
Hold on.
Where is everyone?
Let's hurry.
They all went to the Crigante Castle ahead of us. Apparently we can get there by climbing the stairs in Stone Market. Alright, let's look at this map here. Alright, so that's the tavern. Okay. That's where we gotta go next. See what this stuff's about. Okay, that's more.
Beg your pardon?
All these rumors of abductions just make my skin crawl. I can't stop thinking the buggers might be prowling about around us as we speak. I want to run away, but I cannot leave the farm. See, when you don't have a gauntlet runner, leaving is no trifling matter. This place is very small compared to the other one. Now you listen here. I'm saying this for your own good, alright? You never know when the kidnapper is going to show up. So if you're going to lie down by your eyes, man, go somewhere safer. Even you wouldn't like getting kidnapped. I'll tell you that much. He's just laying there. I wonder what's wrong with those people. Like are they on something or?
Hello there.
Welcome. Care for some water? You won't find a more refreshing drink anywhere else. What's he got? Oof, so expensive. Cooking ingredient. Skip Bob. Oof. I'll say like 3 of them. Yeah, we got plenty of that. I'm not handling any new bounties at the moment. Everyone's caught up with the incidents. You know the ones. I think reception should open again by tomorrow, but can a guy like you really handle a bounty anyway? Oh wow.
Now what am I to do?
All right then.
Closure.
The one taken recently was a friend of my daughter's, and she was so young. I'm afraid my daughter will be next. I must pray. For what else can we do? God shall provide. Man, he just taking little kids, man. That's messed up.
Oi.
So are you all the ones Barden said we're here to help, or what's your business here?
What?
We have business in Crigante Castle. Can we get there going this way? Castle, eh? In that case, you ought to take those stairs on the other side of town. Not that you can't get to the castle this way, but, well, it's just an unpopular little byway is all. In times like these, don't you agree it's safer to be where there's lots of people?
All good.
You're right. We shouldn't be taking anywhere detours. Thanks. All right, so let's just go ahead and wait. I don't remember. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant to do.
Now
This
what am I
button.
to do?
An elder candidate?
Okay, there's like
Alright.
another area to this place. Let's check these shops.
Hey,
What'll it be?
Damn, this shit's expensive. Strength, magic, endurance 2, agility 2. All stats plus 2. Let's see. Look at that price though. All right. Not buying anything.
hey,
What'll it be?
Could definitely use that.
Yeah.
Should probably buy that. Honestly, let me hold on.
here we go.
Oh, wrong button.
What now?
Because I need to rank. Was it healer? I don't remember which one I wanted to rank up next, but I should probably. But she's almost finished with Knight. Wait. That's right. It was I think it was for him. Yeah, he needs to finish ranking this up. And he's rank 19, 18. Honestly, I could probably. Where are they? By 100. Huh.
Here we go.
What now?
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it though. Like I could do it, just get it over with, or I can just. I mean, I've gotten this far by just grinding levels. All right, whatever. I need some sort of weapon, otherwise I can't protect my family from kidnappers. Man, that kidnapping problem's pretty big here. That's all everybody's talking about.
All right then.
Bloody hell. We're supposed to just go about our lives when someone could strike from the shadows at any moment. We could just offer up some convicts or unwanted children. Say, you know any elder no one would miss? Screw you. I'm sorry, that was a joke that went too far. But I'm worried, I tell you. Putting my foot in my mouth now and then, can you blame me? Rich, poor, man, woman, hell, even child, it doesn't matter to them. They're ruthless. Usually you kidnap someone, you've got a purpose, yeah, but not here. It's downright spine-chilling it is. I wonder what they're doing with them.
Whoa!
You're a new face. Oh, are you that helper lad I heard about? Didn't expect you to be an elder. My tribe doesn't matter. Oh well, I suppose you're right. Besides, I'm grateful to you slogged all the way out here in that massive gauntlet runner. Not that I doubt you or anything. If Martin appointed you, then you have my support. No exceptions. You think a kidnapper's scary, but this Heismay fellow's beyond the pale. I heard he can command illusions. Anything's possible when he's able to abduct folk right off the street. You better be damn careful is all. Command illusions? What the hell? That's some crazy shit.
Welcome.
Oh, I'm sorry. Afraid I'm all sold out of meat today. Need to get out there and restock, you know. Do come back another time if you're craving some meat, okay? And what's this guy? Oh, that's the faces on the... What do you want? You're interested in this rock with all the faces? Yeah.
Hang on.
We'd like to see the rock. Just a quick peek and then we'll leave. I see.
I see.
The criers said that stones had appeared around the world, and they weren't wrong. That means wherever we are, we'll be able to know the rankings. That's handy.
Oh.
First is Forden, then second is Luis. The support they've earned is kind of overwhelming. Even after a human rampage in front of the Gurren Cathedral, Luis is following as strong as ever. If anything, he's more popular. Just goes to show how dissatisfied people were under the previous king. If we don't handle this smartly, Luis could very well end up king. No, we've got to stop that from happening, at least. I'm sure Forden's going to be making a move too. I hear a voice from somewhere. Thou who art destined to become king. Locus of his people's support. Great custodian of their anxieties. And at the foot of this monumental stone will their feelings gather as mag.
'Tis in thy hands now.
To thee, by thy daily standing accumulated, by which thy growth is empowered, this mag is henceforth entrusted. Alright. Got some mag. Due to the king's rank magic, the faces of the highest ranking candidates have appeared on gigantic stones called coronation rocks, which have appeared throughout the land. Interact with them to see who's on top. Yeah. You can collect days worth of accumulation at once. Okay, it's not.
Yep.
It's not bad. And now we know where we stand. Shall we get back to it? Yeah, let's continue on.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Can't even let my wee ones out of the house because of the kidnappings. The poor bairns are fair mopey about it, bless them. When I told General Barden as much, his face fell like a dropped pie. He's a pure heart, our general is. But never mind that. Off to fight Heismay, are you? Keep your guard up then. Rumor has it he's got some passing skill. They say he's faster than any soldier, that nobody could so much as nick him. Must be quick on his feet. Alright. Sounds like he's gonna be a little bit of a problem.
Well met.
You're late. Poor Barden has been waiting on tenterhooks. Oh yeah, I've been shopping and shit. Apparently the lady has graciously agreed to meet with us. Let's not keep her waiting, Let us be about it. Castle looks positively ancient. I wasn't expecting the city to have such a rich history. Before the kidnapping started, I imagined the city knew peace. Let's get the details from the lady of the castle.
I've awaited you.
So you've all come. Fantastic. Lady Joanna is waiting inside. Let's go right now, if that's all right. Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
Please come this way then.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heismay.
Excuse me.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. so we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Just doing my duty as candidate.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
Nice.
'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sent to us, His Eminence Forden would expect your
Well, and
support.
Forden should have been helping these people.
Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Exactly.
Yes, Lady Joanna. Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heismay? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first.
Maybe he's got like inside men.
Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns.
Or
and
maybe
shops.
there's like a underground passage or something. I don't know. Usually, like in these old towns, there's like old passages. Oh, look at that sky. It's kind of crazy.
All right.
Gather information. Man, I might have to. Can we go in here? What's this building here? Doesn't seem like they're using it. What a waste. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's just the information.
Boy.
Oh, you there? Can I talk to you for a bit? Heard that you're gonna catch that Heismay for us. Now, I just wanted to give you my thanks. You see, my wife, she's one of the two people that have gone missing.
My thanks to you.
I don't know if I can be of any help to you, but please, if there's anything that I can do, just say the word. Do you know about the giant sandworms? Unfortunately, no. I don't know much about them, I'm afraid. Sorry I can't be of help. You ought to ask the others around here, though. The shopkeepers might know more.
All good.
Really? That's at the Stairstone Market, right? Let's try asking around there. Alright, actually, I think I'm gonna end here. So I'm like really tired. And then we can just pick this up next time. I did not mean to save over that slot. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, yeah. So
What now?
I'm gonna end here and see you all in the next one. Oh, thanks for stopping by and watching. I almost forgot. Don't want to just leave without saying thank you. Alright, bye. See you all next time.